For all students enrolled in a course with an online asynchronous component, relevant D2L academic activity will be automatically imported into the college's new interface, Self-Service Faculty. Each student's relevant activity in D2L courses is imported into the attendance portion of Self-Service Faculty on a daily basis. Although instructors will not need to record daily attendance, they will be expected to periodically review attendance records for accuracy and to manually input or adjust some daily records under special circumstances. To review or input attendance records, instructors will log into Self-Service Faculty by navigating to Attendance and Grade Submission through CC links on the Cougar Track page. In Self-Service, select the appropriate course selection listed by session, and select the Attendance tab. To review or input a student's LMS attendance for a specific day, select the date from the Select Date dropdown at the top right of the student list. When reviewing a student's attendance records, instructors will find the automatically entered status LMS present for every date during which the student contributed relevant D2L academic activity. Please note, however, that LMS data for the previous day is tracked and recorded in self-service by 5:15 a.m. LMS present automatically populates a date box in the student's attendance record if on that date in D2L the student submitted a discussion post, a Dropbox assignment, or a quiz attempt. Because of this automation, instructors do not need to make changes in the academic activity column unless there is a need to override an invalid record or to excuse a student's absence. For recording purposes, when an instructor deems it's necessary to manually input a student's attendance in self-service, there are 3 statuses of student attendance to select from under special circumstances. 1. Absent override. 2. Present override. And 3. Absent excused. Absent override. Attendance should not be credited for blank posts. Replies such as "good post" or "I agree," or any other posts devoid of original academic content relevant to the topics of the specific discussion. If a student's self-service LDAA record shows LMS present, but is based solely on submission of an invalid assignment, such as a blank discussion post, the instructor should change the LDAA status from LMS present to absent override, and choose, in the drop-down comment box, invalid activity. Present override. Attendance should be manually credited and self-service by the instructor for academic activity, such as student emailing or phoning an instructor to ask about academic course content for the day the activity occurred. In this case, if the record does not already show LMS present, the instructor should change select attendance to present override and choose in the drop-down box the appropriate form of activity. If a student engages in other forms of academic activity outside of D2L that are covered by the new attendance policy, the activity will need to be entered here in this manner. Absent excused. In the event a student requests and receives instructor approval for days of excusable absence, the instructor should enter the absent excused status for all approved days of the excused absence. In the drop-down comment box, type a reason for the excused absence, providing relevant details such as military deployment or hospitalization. If an instructor receives an email alert from the college indicating that a student has no record of academic activity for 10 consecutive days, the instructor is responsible for reviewing their record for any academic activity on the part of the student in the past 10 days and make changes if necessary. If a course requires students to complete assignments in third-party courseware, the instructor may need to verify and record students' academic activity as reflected in the third-party courseware. The instructor will need to record present override for the relevant date in self-service and choose courseware activity in the drop-down comment box. Thank you for taking the time to understand the implications of this new approach to attendance and for learning our new system for tracking and recording students' last date of academic activity. Instructors teaching online courses are encouraged to contact their instructional support specialists with any additional questions. Instructors teaching CCG courses are encouraged to contact the location director or location staff support.